Hello, this is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included. In the last episode, I set up two farms down here. One to grow some water weeds, and the other grow some sleet wheat. That's all being kept cool with a steam turbine. But one thing I didn't do last time was actually put in some conductive panels or some other cooling system to keep the actual steam turbine itself cool. So we're going to start off today with doing that. So pretty simple. I'm just connecting to the cooling line. I'm going to be feeding some liquid through those conductive panels. Once that's done, I think the first thing I'm going to do after that is go up here and deal with the fact that we've got this hydrogen vent. Now, it's going to be a little difficult to get up there without Atmos. Oh, I'm making this out of lead, and I can see that it is far too hot up here. It's clearly a mistake. Okay, let's backtrack on that one. And I'll make this out of something. Is this all? Okay, that is lead. Yeah, this whole thing needs to go then. Unfortunately. So yeah, it's great that this is back producing a little bit of hydrogen. But that's a little too much heat for us. So we'll go back down here. So while I've got that pipe in, I've got a new plan. Essentially same thing, Atmos suit docks, this time made out of iron. Figured we'll make a priority of getting this in first, just so we can get these to be charged up with a little bit of oxygen. Everyone gets a Atmos suit over here. A little bit of lead piping and conductive pipes in here just to make it take in all that heat and deal with that. Still need a little bit of cooling. Okay, I think it is now time to connect into this. And our cooling line will go through our steam turbine. And with that, I'll make a plan to get started up here. Guess we will want to make this inaccessible. Actually, maybe cancel that instead. Let's just take this out so we make this inaccessible from the dupes without Atmos suits. Buffer, you need to stand on the other side, please. There we go. And let's start off with just removing all the stuff that's there. And then we'll deal with a mechanism to cool this guy off. Okay, where are you guys going with all the stuffs? Following cam, following cam. Okay, I've been down here. No, I think that is something we can get rid of. That was for something I wanted to do in the past. There we go. This is looking better. Okay, with that cleared off, let's take this out and work on the next part of this whole setup. Just checking out this system for the steam turbine, and it's acting a bit funny. So after a little bit of investigation, I found this little setup. I must have been planning on getting something to go through here and just kind of forgot to do a cut there and there. That should solve our problem. Now, what was I doing with this? Oh, right. Last time I was looking for an alternate source of water. Scalding. Who's scalding? Oh, I see. They're trying to do some construction in a zone they can technically access. Let me do this type of thing just for their safety. Yeah, leave that alone. Leave... Or I could just let them finish. No. Okay, you guys stay away. Stay away. Very dangerous. Very hot. That's why I had the Atmos suits built. Okay, alright, back down to this. Just make sure that I have the polluted water line, because this whole base relies on very little water that is left down there. So we're going to consume this, put it through our polluted water system, and make sure that finds its way through. Let's cut that. So there's no connection between the two. Okay, and then back up here. This is the system that I put together to get the hydrogen out of this guy to be cooled down a little bit. So we've got some granite pipes going in, or tiles. We have some gold amalgam radiant gas pipes that's going to be going through here and around like this way. And I got some advice when I was working with this guy earlier from Cedric. Mentions put your pipe or your pump just a little bit further. And I think I had it directly next to this guy, which was a little bit of a risk. So this should hopefully be a little bit of a safer setup. I'm also getting, compared to what I did last time, a little bit more radiant pipes just to take in a little bit of extra heat. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to do one change before I continue. Okay, so slight change. All I did was I took my radiant pipes and just went up and down. This is going to be where I have some of the steam. Figured, well, we might as well take in a little bit extra cooling at that point, because this guy is outputting 500 degrees hydrogen. Let's go have a look while that's going on to the tube that's over here. Okay, they set up this little washroom. They can't use their new Weepy lavatory. Unfortunately, the little critter gets stuck here. So there's a few things to get on top of with that. And I guess Rocky taking a little bit of damage, unfortunately, when they're working down this zone. I don't know if the betas are attacking Rocky, providing some polluted water. The Saturn critter shops. Oh, and... Huh. Yeah, maybe even... I'm going to lose this one here, but we'll get access to several more by digging that out. Alright. Rocky can take care of that. And we'll be back to this. Maybe see about adding one more of these. Actually, hold on. Shouldn't be doing that, should I? So through here, we've got some steel metal tiles. So water is going to be landing down here, turning to steam, cooling our system down. We're going to need some steam turbines. I could either dump this water somewhere, or I thought, you know what? We'll just raise it. I think this might go a little bit faster if I do this instead. Make sure we insulate around this whole area, otherwise it's kind of pointless. Spicy tofu. Ceiling collapse. It's over here. Oh, okay. So this dupe is made to this point. Let's put this tile right there back. Actually, maybe I'll make a plan for this stoop.